Hello everyone, welcome back to today's story. In today's video, we follow the heartfelt story of Alex and Tuna. Life hasn't been easy for Tuna. Between raising her son Henry alone and struggling to make ends meet, she's long forgotten what it feels like to be celebrated. But Alex sees her worth, and he's prepared to prove it in the most unforgettable way. From a surprise birthday dinner at a beautiful restaurant to a thoughtful gift for little Henry, and finally, a proposal under glowing chandeliers. This story is one you won't want to miss. Stay with us until the end to see how Tuna responds to Alex's life-changing question. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. It means the world to us. The crimson sunset paints the road in streaks of gold as Alex drives toward town, his heart pounding with anticipation. In his pocket, the cool metal of a ring presses against his palm, a secret waiting to change everything. He thinks of Tuna, of the way her laughter softens the hardest day, of the quiet strength in her eyes, and he whispers to himself, she deserves more than struggles. Tonight, she'll know how much she means to me. Back at the farm, Tuna is unaware of what's coming. She stands at the small stall near the market, her hands fumbling with a few crumpled bills. The bakery worker shakes his head gently, the price of the cake beyond what she holds. Tuna lowers her eyes, murmurs a quiet thank you, and turns away, hiding her disappointment. Birthdays have long been a luxury she can't afford. For Henry's sake, she always saves every coin, never daring to spend on herself. What she doesn't know is that Alex has already arranged everything in secret. A phone call earlier confirmed the details. A table at a fine restaurant, a cake with her name in icing, and something more. A carefully chosen gift. A wooden cradle for baby Henry, crafted with love and promise. Alex's voice had been low and insistent with the staff. It has to be perfect, because she deserves perfect. When evening falls, the city glows alive with warm light. The restaurant bustles, chandeliers scattering golden brilliance across polished floors. At one corner, Ms. Puong, the manager, oversees the table Alex reserved. A bouquet of fresh lilies waits, delicate and fragrant, while a small cake, adorned with soft pink roses of cream, sits ready. Meanwhile, Alex stops by Tuna's house. She cradles Henry, humming softly, rocking him with tender patience. The boy's tiny fingers curl against her shoulder, his breath steady in sleep. Alex lingers at the doorway for a moment, watching with quiet reverence. She doesn't even realize how extraordinary she is, he thinks, before knocking gently. Startled, Tuna looks up. Alex, what are you doing here so late? She asks, brushing a strand of hair from her face. I want to take you somewhere, he replies, his eyes warm. He notices her hesitation, her glance at the sleeping child. Quickly, he adds, don't worry, I've already arranged for Henry to be safe. Tonight is about you, Tuna. She bites her lip, torn between surprise and curiosity, then finally nods. Carefully, she leaves Henry with her grandmother, whispering promises to be back soon. Alex's hand steadies her as they step into the night, the air crisp with expectation. The drive is quiet but comfortable. Tuna glances at Alex occasionally, noticing the faint smile tugging at his lips, as if he's holding back a secret. Where are we going? She finally asks. You'll see. he answers, eyes forward, though the ring in his pocket weighs heavier with every mile. When they arrive, Tuna is stunned. The elegant restaurant before her seems worlds away from her daily reality. She shakes her head. Alex, this is too much. I can't. But Alex only takes her hand and gently leads her inside. The staff greets them warmly, guiding them to the beautifully set table. As Tuna takes her seat, her eyes roam over the polished silverware, the flickering candles, the bouquet that smells like springtime. Her voice trembles. Why all this? Alex smiles, lifting a glass of water and setting it in front of her. Because today is special. It's your birthday, Tuna. Her heart skips. For a moment, she can't even speak. My birthday? She whispers. Memories surface. Birthdays forgotten, uncelebrated, dismissed in the chaos of survival. She had long stopped counting. How do you even know? She asks quietly. I saw it on your hospital records, Alex admits, his tone soft. And I promised myself that you'd never have to spend another birthday unnoticed again. Emotion surges in her chest, tears threatening to spill. She laughs shakily, trying to hide her trembling. I didn't even remember myself. Then let me remember for you, Alex replies. Let me remind you how precious you are. Dishes arrive, steaming plates of fragrant delicacies, far beyond what Tuna is used to. At first she resists, murmuring that it's too much, but Alex gently urges her to taste. She does, and her eyes widen at the burst of flavors. For the first time in years, she eats without guilt, without the weight of sacrifice pressing her down. Between bites, her laughter begins to bubble, awkward at first, then freer. Alex watches, captivated. To see her joy, to hear her laughter, that's the true feast for him. After the meal, Ms. Puang quietly wheels in the cake, candles glowing. Alex leans toward Tuna, his eyes twinkling. Close your eyes, he says softly. What? Why? She chuckles nervously. Just trust me. Close them. She obeys, her hands covering her eyes. Alex signals the staff, and the cake is set before her. The bouquet is placed nearby, its fragrance filling the space. The cradle, wrapped in soft cloth, rests just behind the chair, ready to be unveiled. All right, Alex says, his voice trembling with excitement. On 3. Open. 1, 2, 3. Tuna lowers her hands, gasping. Before her, the glowing cake with her name, the flowers fresh as morning dew, and Alex's radiant smile. Happy birthday, Tuna, he says, his voice thick with emotion. Her breath catches. For the first time in so long, someone remembered her, celebrated her, made her feel cherished. Tears blur her vision as she leans forward to blow out the candles, whispering a silent wish she barely dares to hope. When she looks up again, Alex is no longer standing. He's kneeling. In his hand, the ring glitters beneath the chandelier's light. Her eyes widen, her heart slamming against her chest. Tuna, Alex begins, his voice steady despite the tremor in his hands. I know life hasn't been easy for you. I know you've carried burdens alone, shouldered more than anyone should. But I want to be there. For you, for Henry, for every step forward. You don't have to face the world by yourself anymore. So tonight, will you marry me? For a heartbeat, time seems to stop. Tuna covers her mouth, tears spilling freely now. Alex, He reaches for her hand, his eyes unwavering. I don't just love you. I love Henry too. Let me be the one to give you both the life you deserve. Tuna's chest tightens with emotion. She had never imagined this, never thought her path, so filled with hardship, could lead to such a moment. She nods slowly, then firmly. Yes, Alex. Yes, I will. Applause rises softly from the restaurant staff watching nearby. But all Tuna hears is the pounding of her own heart. Alex slips the ring onto her finger, his smile wide and tear-stained. At that moment, the staff brings forth the final surprise, the wooden cradle, polished and beautiful. Tuna gasps, her hands flying to her mouth again. Alex, this is for Henry? He nods. For our son, because from now on, he's ours. Tuna's tears fall harder, but her smile shines brighter. She stands, and Alex rises to embrace her. Beneath the chandelier's glow, surrounded by candlelight and laughter, they hold each other tightly. Two lives, once separate now bound in promise. The night hums with quiet magic. Tuna, once forgotten even by her own birthday, now stands at the center of love and devotion. And Alex, who once only dreamed of her smile, now holds her future in his arms. Their journey is far from over, but tonight marks its most beautiful beginning. A vow sealed not only by words, but by the unshakable promise of shared tomorrows. The night lingers with a glow that feels almost unreal. Tuna sits back down, her hand still trembling as she gazes at the ring glimmering under the chandelier. It feels heavy, not from weight, but from the meaning it carries. She traces it gently with her thumb, still trying to grasp that this isn't a dream. Alex watches her, his eyes soft, his heart swelling with both relief and joy. You've given me the greatest gift tonight, she finally says, her voice thick with emotion. I never thought I'd ever have something like this. Alex shakes his head gently. Tuna, you've always deserved this. You just needed someone who sees you the way I do. And I promise, I'll never let you forget how important you are. The restaurant quiets as the staff steps back, giving them space. Tuna glances toward the cradle once more. She can almost picture Henry sleeping there, his little hands twitching as he dreams. Her lips curve into a smile, tender and wistful. You even thought of Henry, she whispers, her voice cracking. Alex reaches across the table and takes her hand. He's a part of you, and that makes him a part of me too. From now on, he's not just your son, he's ours. Tears well in her eyes again, but this time they're different, lighter, filled with warmth instead of sorrow. The candles flicker, shadows dancing across their faces. They share the cake, feeding each other small bites, laughter breaking through the quiet. Tuna giggles, embarrassed, but Alex encourages her. It's tradition, he teases, wiping a smudge of frosting from her lip with his thumb. The evening feels timeless. Yet as the plates are cleared and the restaurant begins to settle into its late-night calm, Alex leans forward, his tone soft but resolute. Tuna, I know this might feel sudden, but I've been thinking about this for a long time. I want to build a home with you, not just for tonight, not just for Henry, but for every day after this one. Tuna looks down, fingers twisting in her lap. Her voice is quiet when she answers. Alex, I'm scared. My life has never been stable. It's always been about survival. What if I can't give you the life you deserve? What if... He interrupts gently. Don't you see? You've already given me more than I could ever ask for. You gave me love when I least expected it. And tonight, you've given me your yes. That's all I need. Her breath hitches, and she nods slowly, meeting his gaze. The fear in her eyes softens into something else. Trust. Later, as they leave the restaurant, the night air greets them with a crisp embrace. The moonlight spills across the quiet streets, wrapping them in a silver glow. Alex carries the cradle carefully, his free hand intertwined with Tuna's. She walks beside him, her head resting lightly on his shoulder, the bouquet cradled in her other arm. When they arrive back at her home, the small house feels transformed. The cradle finds its place beside Henry's bed, and Tuna lingers over it, running her hands along the smooth wood. She turns to Alex, eyes shimmering. You thought of everything. He smiles, brushing a strand of hair from her face. I wanted you to know that I see the future with you, with both of you. Henry stirs in his sleep, his small body shifting, as if sensing the change in the air. Tuna bends over, gently tucking the blanket around him, her heart swelling. She glances back at Alex, who stands quietly behind her, watching with reverence. For a moment, silence wraps around them. Soft, comforting. Then Alex steps closer, wrapping his arms around her from behind. We're a family now, he murmurs against her hair. Tuna closes her eyes, leaning into him. Yes, she breathes, a smile breaking across her face. A family. The following days shimmer with a new kind of light. Word spreads quietly through the village. Whispers of Tuna's engagement with Alex. Some are surprised, some doubtful, others curious. But none of that matters to them. What matters is the bond they now share, sealed by a ring and strengthened by love. Alex throws himself into planning. He begins sketching ideas for their future home, talks with local craftsmen, and arranges for the farm's expansion. He doesn't just want to give Tuna comfort. He wants to build a life where Henry can grow without fear, where Tuna can wake each day without the weight of struggle pressing her shoulders. Tuna, though shy at first, begins to dream alongside him. She pictures Henry taking his first steps on the wooden floors of their future home, running through the orchard fields, chasing laughter instead of worry. She imagines birthdays filled with joy, not with hesitation at bakery counters. Slowly, her fears melt into something brighter, hope. One evening, while they sit on the porch, watching Henry play with a wooden toy, Alex turns to her. Do you realize how much has changed already? He asks. She nods, her smile soft. For the first time, I'm not just surviving, I'm living. Alex squeezes her hand. And we'll keep living, together. The wind carries their laughter across the fields, blending with the rustle of leaves and the distant hum of crickets. Life, once a series of hardships, now feels like a story rewritten, one where love takes the lead, and every chapter promises something new. And as the stars scatter across the night sky, Alex and Tuna sit side by side, Henry giggling between them. They are no longer three separate hearts, but one family bound together by courage, devotion, and the unshakable promise of tomorrow.